Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. We are just going to jump right in and get started. All right, let's see. What do we have in store for the collective today, Spirit? Most important story for the collective. I want that. All right, the Fool. Let's see before we speak on it. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Okay. What is this? Moving forward. I like to see it. Passionately moving forward, trying to lay down these burdens. I feel like the burden itself is collective. This could be you or someone that you're dealing with. I feel like for the majority of you, this could be you. I feel like there is some sort of fear about jumping into something new and different and taking a risk or taking a leap of faith, right? I don't know if this is in love. I don't know if this is in business. Whatever area of your life this is in for you, there is some fear. And the fear itself is the burden. It's like once you jump in and do it, there's nothing left to do but race forward passionately. So it's like that burden does get dropped. I hear dropped at the door. I feel like the problem itself is we don't know what this leap of faith is going to bring. It does look like there are a lot of different opportunities or options of what could happen. And I don't think that any of them look really bad, right? It's just the fact that you can't see where it's taking you. Yeah, you've got a choice coming up. What is this choice in? Could be romance as well. It's like, okay, this is what it could look like in the physical. You're dating someone or you're dating around. The ones that you're dating or the one that you're dating is not quite it, but you're sticking in there because it's like, maybe this is the best that I'll find, right? I feel like there are a lot of options out there. And if you take a leap of faith and you let go of what's not for you, you do create space for what actually is. But it's making that choice to make the change, right? For some. For others, this is a job, and maybe you've got some money in the bank. Maybe you've just started this job. You've got a couple other options, maybe that look pretty good. And this one doesn't seem to be doing it for you, right? It's like, should I stick in here? It's like, what if I don't like the other ones just as much as I don't like this one, right? But I feel like you have to make a choice to, I want to say, make a little change. There is something passionate going on here with this Page of Wands. Yeah, it's wanting to manifest what you want in your life. You have all the tools necessary to kind of make whatever it is come into fruition, right? You've got all the tools. You've got the know-how. I feel like, yeah, and the passion to make it happen. I feel like Spirit's offering it to you because, yeah, they want you to live the happiest version of your life, the highest timeline of your life. And sometimes in order to do that, to live that, to experience that, we have to make a choice, right? We have to make choice that's right for us. And sometimes it involves taking a bit of a risk or a gamble, right? I feel like you could stay where you're at, but I feel like if you're already unhappy with whatever this is, I don't see it getting any better, right? It's like, I feel like I'm talking to someone who is completely unhappy with where they are. You could have been stuck in a relationship for a long time and one that's just never moving forward, right? It's like this is a space saver or a space holder, right? It's not what I'm looking for, but it's something. And I feel like Spirit's saying there's more to be had out there than just that it'll do type of energy. What about, yes, this is what I prayed for, right? Or this is what I've asked for. There is an opportunity, or there will be, for you to make a change. Are you going to be brave enough to take it? I feel like with that, this Fool energy, you do see that there are sharks in the water, right? So it's like I am leaping into uncharted territory, or I am leaping into a possible situation that is unhappy, right? But in order to have a victory or happiness, I have to let go of what's no longer serving. So yeah, look at that. You come into your Queen of Wands energy, whether you're masculine or feminine, very attractive, very passionate, highly intuitive, expansive, ready for growth. I really love this energy. I love the fact that you're stepping into it. Yeah, it's like there were spilled cups in the past. Whatever these things that were attached to your heart were, they could have been situations, they could have been people, right? It could have been the future that you wanted or that you thought you wanted. Maybe it didn't pan out, right? But yes, we don't need to cry over this anymore. There are still standing cups in the background. And I feel like you've gotten to the point where you've noticed that there's still something. Yes, there's still something to be had. There's still an Ace of Cups out there with your name on it. And all you have to do is take action steps. I love to see the Emperor here. Taking action. I want to say putting those strategic moves into play to make that happen for yourself. Yeah, balancing things out. Opportunity to have it all. All it takes is a little bit of strength and some major big energy here going on to make some really swift changes. So I'm talking to someone who wants more for themselves, but is a little fearful that if they step out there and give up the little bit that they have, that it won't be replaced with something better. What's worse? Holding on to that and knowing that it's not for you or it's not enough to make you happy, or chancing it and maybe being able to have the win of a lifetime. It's like, never having the opportunity, or chancing it and giving yourself the opportunity to try for something better, right? I just feel like you could stay in defeated energy or you could come out of the cold. It's up to you. Spirit's allowing you to know that this is, look, it's out here to be had. I love seeing this card here. It's like you could be very abundant. Like this could be business. You might say, okay, well, I'm in my job. I've been here for years. Nothing's really moving. I can't get any further on in this job. I'm the highest I can go, and I feel like my potential's going to waste. And then someone, maybe from a partner company, sister company, competition company, offers you a job because they see your value. Now it's different. It's a change, and they want to offer you more money, a higher position, maybe room to grow. Now you could have to give up your time that you put in here, right? To start off as a newbie in another place, but you have to weigh that option because it could take you further than where you're going. And if you're already unhappy, maybe a change is necessary, right? Spirit's just saying the opportunity for more is out there. Are you brave enough to jump in and take it? We do know that not everything turns out the way we want it. Sometimes Spirit gives us this shake-up energy because we've asked for more, right? You've asked for more. You want more out of life, more in a relationship, more in a job, more on your path. You want to experience the highest level of what you can get in this lifetime. I don't blame you. Who doesn't want that? Sometimes in order to have that, we have to shake up and give up things. The tower comes in, things crash to the ground. The job maybe fires you, or it's like in order to get something better, we have to let go. And I do see that here for forward movement. There's a tower into forward movement. That chariot sitting there waiting to pick you up so it can race you towards the future. Yeah, I love to see the King of Wands. Okay, look, strategic. Get strategic. Maybe you have to... maybe things fell down around your ears in a relationship or in a workplace. Sometimes those things happen for a reason. Spirit says, look, the only way we can kind of move you forward is you have to relinquish these things from your tight grip. It's like they're not going into the future with you. You have to leave them behind. So that's what I see here. Yeah, we do have... the Hanged Man in reverse. So it's like we've done all the thinking we possibly can about this. We've gotten all the illumination that we possibly can. The only thing left to do now is action steps and moving it forward, right? It's like, because what's being offered right now in your life around you is not what you want. It's not the offer that you want. There are other offers. Get out there and explore them, right? Oh, what flipped? Yeah, new opportunities for new love, new security. I feel like this could be one and the same. It could be in love situations. You might find somebody that you have this Four of Wands with. Could have that brand new beginning just up over, just around the bend or up over the horizon, right? For others, this could be love, stability, or partnership, getting to know someone. I wanted to say this could also be business, very secure, very stable, moving forward. Maybe you partner with someone and create something big, right? Maybe it's going out on a limb and combining forces with somebody who's also ready and looking to power forward and create something new and big, right? Yeah, I just feel like, yeah, it's rising up from the grave and giving yourself another opportunity to really live. And it's going to be the reasons behind this, or the way it shows up in your lives, is going to be vastly different from one to the next. But I feel like this is a shake up. Spirit saying, we're shaking it up. You asked for more. Here's your opportunity. Are you going to take it? Because I feel like for some of you, you don't have to take it. For others, the tower came in and made it so you can't go back, right? Because Spirit's saying that's just not for you. We got to move you forward, right? So for some, that's the case. For others, you can stay where you're at. You're not going to be the happiest you could be, but I mean, you'll find some joys, right? Or you could chance it and really move forward, create something stable, something you could nurture and put your effort and energy into, and watch it grow into the future. Watch it become abundant, right? Yeah, I feel like you have the opportunity to take that top spot in your life. It's up to you. I really love to see it. I feel like I love to see the opportunities coming in for you, collective. As always, I am just the reader. I just let you know what is coming so you can make a well-informed decision about what you want for yourself, right? I love the energy. I feel like some of you could already be experiencing this energy. For others, this may be coming in where things just shake up a little bit and you realize that you are the one at the wheel. You're in the driver's seat. Where do you want to take your chariot? You can go just about anywhere. Where do you want to take it? All right. You know, I was drawn to a different deck today, and I love this deck, but it doesn't come out very often. So I feel like there's a very specific story going on here. Let's see what it is. I want that. Dedication. We have the altar and dedication. All right. Before we speak on it, responsibility. I feel like this is spiritual. Let's see. Yeah, awakening. There we go. Spirit on deck. Okay. I want to say right now, you could be going through a bit of a change. I don't know. For some of you, you may be switching over from spiritual to religion, or maybe from religion to spirituality. For some, doesn't have to be for all. For others, I kind of see you're just taking on more spiritual responsibility. And what I kind of feel like I want to say it's connecting the physical aspect of your life to the spiritual, and realizing that you have a responsibility to uphold certain standards or a certain way of being. It's like I hear, when I know better, I do better. And I really love that. I want to say I'm talking to forerunners. I want to say earth angels, star seeds, whatever you want to call yourselves. But I do feel like these are those who are ready to carve a path for others. There's a sense of awakening to your power and who you are. It's like I finally see myself with clarity. For some of you, I feel like you're really stepping into your power, or realizing how powerful you actually are. I really love this. Yeah, I hear upholding certain standards, showing up in a certain way. It's like, and nobody's holding you to that. It is me, myself, and my truth connected with spirit, and I feel like this is my path. That's what I'm saying. It's not like you feel like this is anything you have to do for anybody other than yourself, but you do realize that energetically, I want to say, people are drawn to you and looking up to you. right? So you're putting your best self forward, which I really love. Yeah. Summer. You know, I do want to say there's something about growing tall and strong. I'm seeing the sunflowers here, and I just feel like there's so much more. I want to say from now throughout the summer, you may have some really big spiritual changes. I want to say everything in your life may take a big turn or a big change. I want to say from now through then, you might be miles and miles from where you're sitting right now. It's like, I wanted to say by midsummer, I hear Midsummer's Eve. So you may be in a completely different, I want to say walking through the life in a completely different way. I want to say with maybe completely new people around you. I just feel like there are some major, major changes coming in. And I do feel like it is all for the betterment of yourself and those who look up to you or those who will look up to you. Yeah. It's a rebirthing time from now all the way through to summer. I just feel like I wanted to say there's a cocooned phase. You may go through like a quieter phase where a lot of things just naturally fall away because you're not putting in the effort to them. Yeah, I want to say very stable, very grounded. I wanted to say you lead the pack. I'm almost kind of seeing this as a staff of power, right? So not only are you stable, but your stability, see this path that's kind of lighting up here behind the staff? I almost kind of feel like that's what you're doing. You may not even realize that you're leading others to their own victories. It's like they're watching you and taking note. It's like, wow, look at all the big changes Collective is going through. Look at the way they're really coming out on top. It's like maybe I can make some healthy changes. Maybe I can adopt that way of being and really make some big, beautiful changes in my own life. I don't know if you're trying to do that, but I feel like you're setting a good example. Let's see. Initiation. Yeah, it's like I feel like a lot of people may be coming in because they want to be part of your web. I'm seeing a card from one of my favorite decks, the spider web, with all the colors. I just feel like there are a lot of people. Yeah, it's funny. I'm seeing the lone wolf card and I'm seeing the spider web. So maybe you go from being like a lone wolf to more of a team player, right? Or realizing that's what's called for right now in your life is to become part of a bigger group or to become part of something bigger than yourself. I just feel like you might know that Spirit's trying to call you in, and maybe people want to be initiated into your pack or into your group. Maybe it's just time for that, right? You may have new friends, new possible relationships coming in. Let's see, imagination. I wanted to say dream big because I feel like you can have your highest timeline right now or create your highest timeline. I want to say don't play it small. Don't think small with your mind. Think big, because those who dare to think big dare to experience that big, beautiful future, right? Only those who can think big like that can experience that bigger, better experience, right? Those who don't think it's possible will never experience it, but you can, right? It's all a matter of thought and perspective, really. Yeah, it's just like magic. I love how all of these colors are here in the background. I'm seeing all of the different chakras. So I do kind of feel like as far as energy goes, you are in alignment. I'm seeing all of the chakras in alignment, all the colors burning really bright. This is a brand new cycle coming into play for you. And I feel like you're really tuned in, you're really tapped in, you're really turned up. You are, I want to keep saying it, setting an example. I don't know if you're on a platform. For some of you, you could be. For some of you, you could just be on another type of platform, sharing up ideas, maybe talking about ideas. It could be a blog, it could be just about anything. But I feel like wherever you're sharing your light is going to grow and bloom significantly. So, and I do want to say that people will be magnetized because those who need that message, spirit will naturally guide them in your direction. I just feel like you're offering something more, or you will be if you're not there yet. But I do feel like I'm talking to a lot of you out there who are really starting to open up and shine. And it doesn't matter who's watching. You're not worried about whose eyes you're shining in. You're just standing tall in your power and you're feeling good about it. And I love that for you. I feel like it's such a beautiful feeling. The energy feels so good. I wanted to say you burned away all of your shadow, or burned away the part of the shadow that stopped you from standing in the light, right? There's nothing wrong with sharing yourself and your uniqueness. In fact, the world needs every bit of everyone's uniqueness. That's what, Spirit puts us here for. We all carry something really different and special. And it's a shame that the world has taught us that those unique things about us should be hidden or stored away inside of a box where nobody can see it. These are gifts that we have to share with the world. We come in carrying gifts. Your gift is your uniqueness, whatever that is for you. Nobody has the same energy that you do, right? So stepping into that power is something so special. It is a gift to the world that you share, right? Manifestation, yeah. You might be really quick at manifesting everything that you're looking for. If you weren't before, this is going to be a newfound power that you realize that you have. It's just you're in alignment, like I said, with those colors there. You're in alignment. You can manifest just about anything. You may actually come into a union as well. We have union and hand fastening. You might find the right person along this leg of the journey as you're standing in your power. You may come across someone who is also standing in their power and looking to do big things. For some of you, I want to say that this person that you meet up with, and come into a union with, I want to say this is romantic, but could also be something in business. I want to say it could be like a grander partnership that has lots of pieces that kind of fit together as you go along. It's like this person may have the same type of vision that you do. You may be a united front as you move that forward, whatever that idea is. And that's for some, right? Security, stability with the witch's cottage, bit of magic going on, right? For some of you, as a side note, you may be manifesting a new place to live or a move to somewhere that feels right for you. I feel like if you're looking, you will find that place. You'll feel it when you walk in, and then everything will fall into line to have so that you have this place. It's almost like it's meant for you. If that's the case, either that or the place that you're already in, your home, right, will seem stronger or more powerful or more stable. Or I just want to say, I hear wards. So I don't know if you start to step into energy and you put wards up around your house and your property and it feels very stable and secure. You feel more stable and secure in your space. Could be. I like the energy. It feels good. It feels solid. That's what I want to say. It feels solid. It feels unshakable and unbreakable. So you might be putting up some powerful spells. Also, spell work around this time or in this energy would be very, very potent. I want to say your ability to manifest could be like a superpower. So really check your thoughts, right? Be very, very mindful of what you're thinking because you could be manifesting all sorts of things right now. So make sure you're manifesting what you want and not what you don't want. Make sure your focus is on what you wish to create and not the things that feel like strife, right? Those things will naturally fall away because they'll fall out of alignment with you because you're manifesting bigger things. So keep a really close eye on your thoughts right now. I feel like it's really important. Homeland, foundation. Yeah, again, strength, security. For those of you that are looking for a move, you may get that confirmation, maybe that you got the home, or that you found the right one, or that somebody found the right home for you, right? I just kind of feel like you might get that soon, or have that move soon. For those of you who are looking, sometimes you're needed in a different area of the world. If you're a light worker and a healer, I wanted to say a forerunner again. So it's like, if you're carrying this really big energy, sometimes certain places in the world need you, right? And spirit will do everything they can to put you exactly where they need you, right? I wanted to say, it's no surprise. It's a mystery to everybody else who can't really see what spirit's about, but I feel like you get it. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who gets it. This is also about grid work. So you might be a grid worker, or I wanted to say a pin dot on the light grid. So I wanted to say energy grid, or I'm seeing the web, a spider web of energy that goes around the earth. You're needed somewhere. So some of you may have a move, or you may move around frequently, or travel for business or pleasure frequently. Your energy is needed in different places. That could be the reason that, it works so well, right, in your life. So for those of you who didn't quite see that, that's, how it's working there. Let's see. I feel like there is an energy of being very conscious of what you're putting out there. Now, some of you, I know that some witches go by the Wiccan read and some do not, right? This is like a newer energy from what I can gather, right? I feel like there are those who realize it's like, do unto others as you'd wish to do unto you. It's sort of like the same energy, or what you give will return to you, right? So be mindful of what you're giving. I feel like this is the energy that you're in. I don't know that you abide by certain rules or you fit within this realm of being, but for those of you that do, I feel like this energy works for you. You understand that what you are giving will come back to you. So as long as you're giving the best parts of yourself, spirit is going to keep blessing you. The gods or the goddess will keep blessing you, right? I feel like that's the energy that's kind of coming forth here. This is really huge energy. It's almost tiring, the amount of energy that's kind of coming through here. Yeah, I keep hearing little warnings, like small warnings, like be mindful of the way you think of others, be mindful of the energy you're giving out to others, because they deserve something good from you, right? I want to say, even those who've done you wrong. It's like you just know that people that do you wrong, it's hurting people, hurt people, hurt people, right? Wounded people, wound people. And I feel like knowing that helps you make better decisions about the energy that you share with others, or what you give back. So someone may give you some really toxic, heavy energy, but I feel like you're in such a powerful place that you could just ground that down, or violet flame that energy, call on hands that are greater than your own to help you along with having that energy where the buck stops here. It's like, I'm not going to throw that back to a person who's already hurting. That's not going to help them grow and expand. I've got that energy here. I feel like I'm talking to, I want to say, those whose mindset is on a much, much higher level, right? Your focus is on service and gratitude. And because of this, the paths that you're ready to walk down are, I want to say, less traveled, or you are the forerunner. You're the one carving the path for others, setting the new example. That's what I'm seeing here. So we've got some big people listening into this reading particularly. If you feel like you're not there yet and you look at this and you're like, well, I'm doing my work and I'm doing this, this could be your future, right? There are waves of different souls that carve new paths. So this could be the future of your journey. If you're still listening in here and you think, well, I'm not there yet, or I'm not on that level yet, but maybe I could be. I feel like this is your energy. You're just not there yet, right? I do get that. Beautiful energy. I want to say congratulations to those of you who have risen to this level of movement forward. It's big business, big news. All right, let's see what we've got here. We're going to hop in one more deck. Let me take a sip. Kind of rejuvenate my energy there. Water is necessary. Okay. I want that, whatever it is. Crossroads. Okay. Tell me where we're going with this. Shedding skin. Cutting away things that no longer resonate. You know, there's a lot of change in this reading today. I feel like if I could put a label on what the energy of this reading is, it's great change. And I want to say stepping into power or seeing one's own power, right? Or becoming more powerful, but it's great change. That's what I've been seeing here today. So we've got the crossroads. You're standing at the crossroads, collective. You could move in any direction. You're shedding your skin. You're culling away what no longer resonates. So you can take on bigger, beautiful energy. This is about luck coming in. Let's see, luck. Yeah, hardship, illness, falling away. We've got the mice in reverse. I love to see that. Taking on good energy. Yeah, happy energy, following those wishes, hopes, and dreams. Bringing them into the light and manifesting them. We've got the house. I want to say the inner house is on point. I want to say, and because of that, the external world has to change. There is no other way. When you change on the inside vibrationally and you start vibrating higher, your external world, there's no other way. It has to change. Vibrationally, that's where you start when you want great change in your life. You change yourself. That's the only way we can make great change in this world, is if we start with ourselves. We have no control over anything else, right? Only ourselves. So that's the way. If you want to change the world, you start with yourself, right? And everything will fall into place. Yeah, there's an innocence here, a brand new beginning with this crossroad energy. I feel like you're really committed to self, committed to your own growth and expansion, committed to your own power and purpose. That's the key. I wanted to say the key to stepping into your power, nurturing yourself. And yeah, beautiful energy, whether you're masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. This is the energy of nurturing with the divine feminine. I almost kind of want to say, I feel like at this stage, the energy that's being ushered in, from what I can feel, that light just got brighter. What I can feel right now is that the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies, as far as universal energies coming in, they're becoming more balanced at this time. I want to say masculine energy is dropping quite a bit of the toxicity attached to the masculine energy. And I feel like the feminine itself is dropping a lot of the toxicity. There's a lot of ego that's falling away in order to make room for cooperation between divine masculine and divine feminine energy. Yes, we find both within ourselves, but I feel like once we find the balance within ourselves, like I said, it balances within the self, it balances externally. So you might start seeing those changes in the outside world, right? Balancing masculine and feminine energy, allowing ego to fall away. You do that with yourself and you'll see it externally. That's what I keep getting. Yes, it's a brand new thing. I feel like this is a new energy that Spirit's kind of bringing in. I want to say you might see a lot of the ego and heavier toxic traits between the masculine and the feminine energies of the world falling away. There's more of a cooperation that's going to be coming in. Now, this may take years, but I feel like this is the start of that brand new energy being ushered in. It's really beautiful. Yeah, intuitively, that's what I'm seeing and that's what I'm feeling. I feel like you might be starting to see that as well with your own two eyes, or feeling it as well. You might not be seeing it, but you might be feeling it. You might be seeing it. I want to say third eye seeing it. So it's like you can see that's where spirit is trying to lead things. Yeah, I'm seeing the heart hands, and I was seeing a masculine and a feminine hand. So it's like things starting to really balance out in the physical, which I love. A beautiful cooperation between masculine and feminine energies. More of an equality. I want to say there's a shift of power, but the shift of power isn't something that anybody has to worry about. I want to say the shift in power is that it's divided more equally as we move forward. It's seeing each other's strengths as being different beings, like masculine and feminine energy, and allowing each of those energies to provide the strength for the other to balance things out. It's seeing each other's natural qualities and really playing those up. That's what I'm seeing. It's really beautiful energy. I feel like I'm years ahead of what's coming, but I do feel like this is the beginning of the energy being ushered in. I feel like the world is really going to benefit from this, and a lot of those toxicities falling away. It's going to take time, but I feel like it's coming in. Yeah, it's going to take time for that tower to fall, but I feel like I want to say the world's, we as a collective have been, it's been our cross to bear, right? There's been an imbalance, and I think it's coming in to be shifted now. Yeah, it's a new offer, a new opportunity for growth and expansion. It's beautiful. Yeah, moving into the future. There's that masculine energy. There's that feminine energy. It's really like a very harmonious balance. And if you even look at this, it does look very balanced, or it does to me. Yeah, a lot of forward movement, passionate forward movement. This is the winds of change coming in, and it's going to ground down into the physical. It'll become a page in history is what I hear. I love it. It's gorgeous energy. Spirit's just letting you know what they're ushering in. You may be starting to really do the internal work. I want to say it is the work that is going to support the balance in the future, right? So every bit of work you do on yourself is for the greater good. Like I said, spirit keeps pushing it out there, and I'm sorry if I keep repeating myself. It's that I do the work on the inside if I want to see change in the world, because the only one I can change is myself. And if everybody were to just do that and do the work on the self, the whole world would change. There's no other way, right? It could be no other way. I love it. So keep encouraging others to grow and expand as you yourself grow and expand. That's the way the world changes in the most beautiful ways. All right, let's see. All right, I want a little more. Okay, that's good here. All right, let's see what we've got. Okay. All right. Oh, I heard announcement. I am going to make a little announcement. I don't know why now is the time, but now is the time. I have decided that I will be doing my first all signs reading on Friday. So if it goes well and it takes off really well and everybody seems to like it, maybe it'll become my Friday reading. So we are going to bring back all of the signs, a little bit of energy for all the signs. I will still be doing Ophiuchus readings on Mondays because this is an Ophiuchus channel. I just feel like Ophiuchus doesn't get the love that it deserves, and those who are looking for a reading know they can find it here. So But the rest of the signs are going to get some love too starting this Friday. Okay? All right, let's see. What other energies do we have here today? I heard the name Katie. And also the name Sarah. I hear something about a significant other. I don't know if you're looking for that significant other. I feel like there's someone in your energy that I want to say you're unsure of how they feel. It's like there's tension between the two of you and it sparks, but it's like almost afraid to know if that's the truth of it. And it's like, I hear I don't want to overstep, or I'm afraid to take it into new territory. It could be for some. I hear love finds a way. So it's like, if you feel like you've been single for a long time or for a while and you're waiting for the right type of person to come along, the one that you have those sparks with, just know that love will find its way to you. It all comes in its own timing. And I know that's a hard thing to hear, because when you're really waiting for something good and you've been waiting for a while, the last thing you want to hear is that it may take more time, right? But I do feel like love is being ushered in. You might be in that next wave of love coming in. It may be, I hear, to your surprise. It may be coming in sooner than you think. I feel like I'm talking to people who have gotten used to the fact that they're single, or they just might be single, right? And it's like, oh, that's okay. I'm so used to it, right? Trust me, I get it. Like, that's where I am. I don't normally give much of my energy in, but I'm there and it's okay. It's like, I'm not really worried about it. It's like, if it comes, it comes. And I feel like I'm talking to somebody who's kind of on that level. It's like, if the right thing shows up, then that's good. That's great. But it's like, I don't need anything, right? It's like, I could want it, but I don't need it. And I feel like that's who I'm talking to right now. It's like, it'd be great, but it's like, it has to be the right type of person. I'm seeing somebody with a list and it said kindness. It said loyalty, honesty. It's like the truth of what love is. It's like you're looking for someone who ticks some really big boxes. And, sometimes when we look for really big traits like that, it takes a little longer for spirit to find the right soul to kind of put in alignment with you. So it's like, if you're looking for those really big, beautiful things, it may take a little longer. Just know that love finds its way, is what I hear. So gorgeous, gorgeous energy. That makes me laugh. Every once in a while, spirit's like, share something, would you? Sorry. I do keep a lot of my personal things personal. But I don't mind sharing a little bit here and there. All right, let's see. What do we have? All right, not a lot. Wow, that love is coming in and the right match is coming in. I'm not surprised to see it. New love growth. Do you see those flowers on that heart? Just know that it's coming in. It may race in and it may come in with like this wild type of energy. It's wild, but it brings peace. That's really gorgeous energy. Okay, now, as a side note, and this is for whoever it's for, you may have a thing with sea turtles or horse. And I wanted to say like wild horses or horses in general. You may have that connection there. I just feel like I needed to say that. You could be the one who's got something coming in for them very soon. You don't have to, of course, for this to resonate, but I do feel like it's going to come in feeling very wild, but also bringing you peace. There's a lot of new growth. This person may get you outside of your comfort zone, take you to different places. Maybe the two of you step outside of your comfort zone. I don't know. Maybe the two of you are more homebodies, but you don't mind going on adventures together, right? It's like you find someone new to adventure with. This could be friend turned lover. This could be automatic lover. I'm not sure. It could be a little different. I do feel like this is new energy coming in. I don't feel like this has to do with somebody that you've already been with, and maybe somebody you know of, but maybe not somebody you've dated. I just feel like this has a new, fresh energy to it. It's very light, it's very airy, it's very fun. I hear laughter on the wind as people race forward. Or I almost kind of saw somebody on a roller coaster and it's like they were laughing as it went, you know? Yeah, it just feels really easy, breezy, fun, fresh and new. That's what it feels like. It feels really great. I feel like this could be for anybody. You could claim this energy, but I feel like the people that are going to have this energy might not think it's for them until it is. It's like you won't know until you know, until you're swept away in that energy with the wind. I love it. All right, collective, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to become part of this Ophiuchus tribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.